Honest Abe here, smoking cigars along with my man, Alex the Goat Tavello. Was that a new intro? Did you tweak it a little bit? A little fire, a little 3, 2, 1.
I was hoping you noticed.
Fuck, I noticed everything, bro.
Yeah, I jazzed it up a little. I changed the music. I jazzed it up a little bit.
All right, if you're watching now, do me a favor, tag anyone you know who's participating in Summer of Saka right now. Let's get them all on here. We got some updates, stuff to talk about. Got some grand finale prize updates. Tag all your friends. Every single one of them.
Get everybody in here. I may do another monologue. I don't care. I don't know.
Get everybody in here. I'm telling you.
You missed an epic show last week. We tried.
I was busy.
No, well, yeah, we tried. I told everybody we tried, man. The Wi-Fi, the Venetian Wi-Fi just failed us. Guys came back with nothing for me. Nothing.
One.
Good size. What, like 5.5? 5.63.
It's like,
weird.
yeah.
5.63 by 48. That's what it says.
It's like a Toro but Robusto width, you know?
Yeah.
I had like 2 of these at the show. They're good. You know what, pal? Come get this one.
No, I already lit. It's okay. I already lit a still.
No, come get this one. This is my last one. I had 2 at the show. Come get this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna come get it.
That's how we are. Gotta share the love. No, I'm gonna need a backup. Yeah, come get this one. I didn't let it yet. Papa Saka. Yeah, Papa Saka.
That's what friends are for, folks.
That's what we do. Now I gotta grab something else. Hang on.
Yeah, now who the fuck knows what he's gonna grab?
It ain't gonna be that good. What might I say here? There you go. Oh. Box pressed. Meat pressed.
Soon, right?
Soon.
Coming soon.
Soon. Oh, not enough people in here yet. Tag your friends, folks. I know you all know people are participating in Summer of Saka. Take a moment, tag your friends.
Come on, folks. You know, I held 25 people for like an hour last week. I don't know what they were doing, but they were bored.
I'm going to tell you, man, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little depressed.
Go ahead. Tell me.
I can't find my Guillotina de Saka cutter.
I think I'm going to say that you're right with what you just said, because that's what I do whenever I fly home with like a cutter or light. It goes in a sock, in a shoe, in the bag. So go check all your shoes.
Well, my wife had to run out to the kids for violin, but I called her and she said she unpacked all the bags except her own, which I might have hid it in her own, but I think I might have put it in one of my shoes. I think the kids probably put the shoes away and
I'm saying that's very likely. That's usually my go-to place.
And it was in a box, so it wouldn't have bounced around. They probably didn't even hear it, and just carried it. I don't know. But I was going to give it away today as an extra cutter. I just thought it'd be cool. I was going to drop it. So,
I'll trade
if I find it, right, if I find it by next week, I might give away 2 cutters.
Maybe 2 rolling out. If not, it's gone to the cigar gods.
If not, I'm really going to be sad because I really, really like that cutter. I was going to show it off. It was very somewhere. It was very impressive cutter, and if you didn't watch the video I made with Steve Saka at PCA, go watch it. I don't have 2 to give away, Dan. He only gave me so many. I was going to give my own personal one away.
Dan has been strategically waiting. He's in this week, so he went big. This is this week.
I'm afraid to give it away because I don't know.
You might not even have it.
If I know it's at home in my shoe, I'd give it away right now, but I don't know. So.
I'll tell you what was impressive to me, and I didn't realize that until I assume you didn't until you actually had it, but until I watched your video. You got a friend in me. That it's magnetic, you said, right?
Yeah, man, it was really cool.
Yeah, I had no idea until I saw you.
It's literally a heavy magnet that holds it down, and you just give it a little bit of leverage. I think just shoots right up, and it closes right down. Cool. So it was impressive, and I didn't even know about with all the pictures. I didn't even know about the 2 different bevels and the sizes it cuts, and it really is a well thought out cutter, so I'm hoping to find it tonight when I get home, and if it's there, next week we might give away 2 cutters. But we got some cool stuff that we're going to be adding to the prize list too. And listen, speaking of prizes, I was going through this. I was really going through this. I got to fucking pull it up. Right now, our prize list, well, I got 6 items that I haven't confirmed yet, but we're at 84. We're going to hit over 100 easy. And let me just run these down real quick. I mean, it's really stupid. Obviously, a 6-foot Saka Squatch, 1 golden Mega Saka Squatch that I'm sure you all saw pictures of, 2 Mega Saka Squatches, a tray of unicorns, 8 2-packs of chubby unicorns, 3 signed 10-packs of the 2018 OG Red Meat Lovers Club, 6 stone ashtrays, 6 crystal ashtrays. Oh, I'm having these things made by Ashbox. Hopefully I get a picture up soon. But he makes these cool ashtrays out of the unicorn trays.
Right. Yes.
2 King Squatch version of these. They're not cheap, but he's also making these 2 like kind of cool plexiglass wood kind of framed signs that light up too. So we're gonna have 2 of each of those in there. We're gonna do a dozen Saka Squatch cutting boards and Lotus Meteor Saka Squatch cutting sets. I announced it yesterday. We're gonna do 10 blue unicorns, and the guy who wins the last coffin will get the box with it. 10 of the Mikarita black unicorns, and the guy who wins the last coffin will get the box with that.
10 singles, right?
10 singles. Yep. We're going to get 20 people will win unicorns, the blue and the black. 6 framed canvases, 4 framed Vista art, and 10 specially made. I'm working on it. I think it's going to happen, so I'm confident to say it right now. King Squatch thermal tumblers. So we got shit, man. We got shit coming in, and we're going to keep adding to it. Alex and I literally sit here and think, what could we make cool? Saka Squatch. So. Dan, you're not far off, man. We were just talking about something like this.
Literally.
You're not far off. I mean, I'm not bullshitting anybody out there. We're already got it's really funny. Someone texts me, he goes, no one can compete with this promotion. It's like just retardedly stupid. And, you can't make a better promotion. I'm like, sure we can. Next year. We're already working on it. So next year it's going to be more epic shit. But it was good to see Steve at the show. He was obviously very busy. Very
Yes.
happy with the show. Saw my buddy Chris Duque and met his lovely wife. It was very nice.
What's the skinny on unicorn poo?
I didn't bring any back. You want some? I bought
I
like
mean,
4 bags for the kids. It tastes way better than last year. It's actually grape cotton
oh, does
candy.
it?
It's grape cotton candy, so it's actually not bad. But you know, I think last year one of our summer Osakas was a poo with the Sasquatch poo with every 5 pack. How
Jason Dawkins.
how
Every time.
unexciting was it last year compared to this year?
Right? Well, although I mean, maybe looking back and for us, but last year we gave away about 85 prizes as well.
No, the grand finale, but basically all they got were 5 packs and poo.
Yes.
Going in,
Yes.
they got 5 packs and poo. So, what else? What else? What else, Alex? What else?
How are we going to top the giant? We will.
Steve, I already have it planned. It's
We
already
do.
done. It's topped. Trust me when I believe you. Trust me when I tell you, Steve, it's already topped. The 6-foot socket squatch is already topped. It's done.
It is.
We have to think that far in advance. We can't wait last minute. I mean,
Yes.
literally, when we do something like even the Great Smoke, we're planning the next year while we're at this year's Great Smoke, saying, "Wouldn't this be cooler? Wouldn't this be better?" So, yeah, it's already topped. It's already topped. What you said? Brilliant marketing. Yeah, brilliant marketing. Listen, somebody asked me how do you market shit. I said it's really easy. It's not a rocket science formula. I just sit and think what would really excite me, and I make that happen. That's kind of really it. It's not the thinking up stuff. Sometimes it's the execution. I mean, if you look at our page, there was a lot of work went in that page. I think Alex and I redid the prize list like 4 times, 5 times.
Multiple times. Yes.
And then there were obviously some retailer whiners and complainers who bitched and cried. And then I got a call from Papa Saka himself who said, "Oh, okay, it was a little too much." So he had to wind it back a little bit. But it was a lot of work. But we're really happy with it. And we plan on keeping this exciting all the way through. Listen, to maintain excitement 12 weeks, it's not easy. And
well, listen, I mean, that's the thing. Look, nothing we do is like magic or like insane, or I mean, maybe it is insane, but I mean, like, what we do is we take the time to sit down and say, what can we do to make things exciting? What can we do that's epic for the consumer? And how can we execute it? I mean, this isn't anything anybody else couldn't have done. We just take the time to come up with it and execute it.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Believe me when I tell you, Kevin, we did, and you'll see next year. Daniel, it's not the consumers that are complaining. Where I see Daniel's comment here, it's not the consumers that are complaining. It was retailers that were complaining to Saka. I mean, that's the one downside when you do something like this. Literally, it's Steve's problem more than it is ours. But he just gets bombarded by retailers who bitch and whine. Because it's a lot easier to bitch and whine than just say, look, I've made my career, honestly, by studying everybody. We used to do in our retail store Midnight Madness, because Lou Rothman in the 80s did 2:00 Madness or 2:00 Mania or something like that, where he opened his store and had a sale for 1 hour at 2 a.m. You watch what people do and you learn. You say, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do it better. But complaining never does anything. It's just the least amount of effort to change is to complain about somebody else. And poor Steve, I know for a fact, got a plethora of complaints and bitching and whining about our events, about this event. But fuck it, we did it, and we're gonna have fucking fun doing it. That's the way it's gonna go. Should we start with the Paladin winner?
Yeah, always. Definitely.
Yeah, let's start with the Paladin winner. So obviously, look, on top of this grand finale of the 85 or 6 or 84 prizes I just mentioned, we're giving away stuff every week. And I'm sure most of you are tuning in to find out if you were the lucky person who won the Paladin, the Guillotina de Saka cutter this week, amongst some other stuff we're going to give away. But we also threw in another thing, right? We want to see consumers excited, engaged. So I've been getting PMs from everybody, right?
Some good, some not so good.
All you got to do is participate in the Summer with Saka. You could have bought a $100 package, $1,000 package. If you participated in it, send me a picture that we could use to promote Summer with Saka. Do you have the winners still loaded in from last before?
Actually, I do have last week's winner.
Yeah, let's put up last week's winner because I think people need to look at what we're doing with the art, right? So, I mean, they're just sending us raw photo. We're adding all the copy and the text and the logo.
So
I mean,
we had a little bit of a debate going on with this photo. We weren't sure. Maybe you can help us.
Yes.
Jean shorts or a bathing suit? Was he jorts in the pool?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of went on for a little bit. We weren't sure.
That's kind of a good question. And by the way, Ron, this was Ron Neem's. Your package went out today, so we got it out. We're all a little way at Vegas, and the stuff was locked away safely, so we got it out today. But look at the winners. If you look at the Kevin Shahan, Joe Olinsky, Ron Neems, look at what we're trying to create. So we need space to put logos and stuff in. A lot of people are just sending me like a little Saka Squatch statue in the city, which we really can't do much with. So if you really want to win, it's a $380 box of Paladin de Sakas. If you want to win this box, just submit a photo. My advice to everybody out there who wants to win is take a look at the ones that have won so far. We've posted them all. And last night, this morning actually, I looked at all the photos that were submitted. And if you submit a photo and you don't win week 1, your photo stays in the running. So it may win week 2, week 3, week 4, whatever week it is until the end of the promotion. So just because if you submitted a photo and you don't win, you don't have to resubmit another photo unless you think you can make a better one. We'll take them all. But, it can win anytime during the Summer of Soccer promotion. So the winner, we need a drum roll sound effect. The winner of week number 5. Are you looking to see if you have one? I know when Alex starts looking off screen, he's
no. I was curious if they had it as a stock one. They really should. I'm surprised.
The winner of this week's Summer of Soccer promotional photo contest is Anthony Carlson. There you go. There's a picture. You got to admit, he had a lot of stuff going on. We got to squeeze all our logos in there. Win Epic Shit, The Legend of King Squatch, Summer of Soccer. We even spray painted a little Soccer on the building in the background. Anthony, congratulations. You have won a box of Paladin de Saka. Do you want to test your theory, Alex? Joe is on.
Oh, 100%. That's Joe's backyard.
Alex, look at this picture, and he says, this is Joe Olinsky's backyard. Is that your backyard, Joe? I didn't know when I picked it, but now that
I know they're, boom, told you. I know. When they come here, they come together. I know they're good friends.
There you go. It's really funny because we already had that chalk effect for the fence. I'm like, oh, convenient, another fence. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Very good. Congratulations, Anthony. You have won a box of Paladin de Sakas coming your way. And then today we are going to give away now a Guillotina de Saka cutter. We're going to give away a couple T-shirts. I don't have a lot of T-shirts left, and I'm kind of excited because I think we're going to make a second version of them. So stay tuned. Some cool shit. And there's going to be Alex and I kind of been talking. There's going to be some bonuses to the prize tiers coming up in the upcoming weeks. But we're also going to give away 2 of these from Derek McCombs of Ashbox. These are very cool cigar stands. And Derek is actually making me 4 pretty badass prizes that will be in the grand finale of prizes on September 6th. So very, very cool shite. Anything else you want to discuss before we go into this drawing, Alex?
No, I mean, I think that's it. I made a post earlier. If you guys didn't see, Papa Saka is not live. We do not have stock, but it is up on the site. If you want to go ahead and click notify me, when we do put it live, you'll get an email instantaneously and be able to get a jump on it if you like. I think of the stuff that's coming, we should be getting what? Probably Red Meat Lovers and Papa Saka will make it in time.
Red Meat Lovers and Papa Saka supposedly make it in time. I don't think Krakatoa will. But if they come in, we'll put them up. I mean that's our thing. And I don't think I could ever say this about any company, but well, maybe I could. But we put the largest trade show order in for Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. It was pretty wild. So we're pretty excited.
Say that to say, if you've been looking and there's some stuff that you've seen out of stock, we have like a mega order coming in, so everything will be back in stock soon.
The order that I put in at the trade show was basically equivalent to almost the complete inventory it took me to open up West Palm Beach in 2004. So we have the mother load of an order coming in. So
I want to say that it was actually bigger than the initial warehouse order.
No, are you crazy?
No, not the full warehouse order.
Oh, the Dunbarton.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. It
might have been not the full warehouse.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure
it might have been bigger than the initial warehouse order. You're absolutely right. It was pretty big and it was nice. So, but I didn't win a watch.
Did not want to watch.
You know, I'm going to tell you something because it's funny. I understand Steve's. And this is important, and I hope everybody's watching and listening. I understand Steve's thing because people always, when they don't win, they think, "Oh, it's rigged." You give it to your best customers, or whatever. I'll tell you right now, I placed the biggest trade show order, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably one of his top customers. Yeah, I didn't even get called for a watch, so and he did this cool thing where he actually gave away 2 watches. And the other person had to be in the booth, and he went through a list of 12 people who missed it. Some of them are friends who didn't get the watch. So, and I'll tell you something funny. I don't even think I told you the story, Alex. So, I won't mention the manufacturer's name, but they wanted to do this dinner, this high-end dinner of the top customers, and then give something pretty expensive away. I'd say it's probably $1,500 maybe dollars away, with their company logo on it and whatnot. And he literally says this to me right in the booth in front of Matt and Danny was there, my wife was there, and whatever. He says, and we'll rig it so the best, one of your best customers win. And I'm like, no, we won't. I kind of won't do that. I mean, if you're going to have a dinner, all our best customers are going to be there, and that's just the way it goes. And he felt like so awkward in the moment.
Good.
Like, it was literally like a manufacturer telling me like to rig an event. I'm like, dude, I cannot do that. I say, are you nuts? I cannot do that.
So
actually, there was a great watch they gave away at Accutron watch. I lost a signed dollar bill to Sam Phillips at the trade show.
Why?
I'm surprised he didn't post it and boast about it. Listen, man, dude. I would have bet.
It's not shareable.
No, I was totally shareable. I would have bet $20, and probably given him 10-1. So they have that deal with the Accutron watch company, and I really got to meet the principal there, and he was really. I was kind of impressed about the watch. They have this state-of-the-art thing where like a little vibration, like a little tap, will wind your watch. You don't have to do like one of these things and shit. And it was a gorgeous watch. He gave this black on black watch and whatever. And it was a rubber wristband. I said, yeah, dude, sorry, won't fit. I've shopped the world for rubber wristbands my whole life. Every watch I buy, I got to put fucking like 5 links, 6 links on them, And honestly, with this one here is the first ever rubber banded watch I ever found to fit around this wrist. So I'm like, it's not going to fix. He goes, yeah, it will. I said, you want to bet? And he said, yeah. I said, I'll bet you right now a signed dollar bill. And that fucker, it was tight.
But it fit.
It snapped closed, so I couldn't argue. I mean, like it really didn't fit to the point I could wear it. But the fact that
Good.
because you got to understand these things, the way they're designed, they're not open. So it's got to make it above my hand
Right.
before it
Right.
makes it to my wrist. The fact that it made it over my hand and got on my wrist, and I was able to clamp it shut, I probably signed that dollar bill I gave to Sam Phillips. So he won a signed dollar bill from me at the show this year. And then I didn't win the watch. But so let me tell you, this guy is really cool. I liked the watch. I kind of really wanted the watch. It was a unique looking watch, and I like kind of having things different. Like I don't own a Rolex. I'll never own a Rolex, you know. But I told him I needed 2 more holes punched, and he's like, well, we won't do it. I mean, these are like works of art for them. He wouldn't punch 2 holes for me. There was room in the rubber band to punch 2 more holes, and it's one of those things that closes like this, right? But it still's got to go in a hole, so it's a closed piece. But you can punch it in a hole and it gets longer.
Right.
And you know, I kind of talked to him, and then the guy was so cool because he's like, "We just don't do it. We'd rather send it to you and deal with your jeweler." I'm like, bro, I don't have a jeweler that I'm gonna take a watch to and ask to punch a hole from a watch I didn't buy from him. The guy agreed to come down here in my office after I get the watch and punch the holes here. And this is like the guy who helps make them. I mean, it was pretty cool. So,
yeah, Accutron's a nice watch. That's a Bulova company.
Is that yeah?
Yeah.
So
I like. I've seen. They got that fork thing in the middle, right?
Yes, and Sam's gonna, connect me with the guy and handle it after the show. But speaking of La Polina, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Their booth was jumping with those shoes this year. You know, you could laugh about certain things, but not only were people getting their custom made shoes there, they were walking around wearing them right away. They were taking their shoes off right away and putting their shoes on.
What better marketing could Sam ask for?
They ran out of shoes. They had to run to the store twice to get more shoes. Yeah.
Really?
So I talked with Sam. We're gonna do a pretty badass 5-pack frenzy or something. We're gonna do it with La Polina, and the winner. I already talked to the guys are in Canada. The artists, they're pretty bad. They're pretty cool. I already talked to them, so you can win a pair of these Nike Air Force Ones and give suggestions of how you want to decorate. These guys will custom make your shoes. My daughter. I posted it if you don't follow me on Facebook, but my daughter. I had Sam make my daughter a pair, and I mean, you want to talk about getting daddy points? The girl was like flipped out when I came home. Oh, I got to tell you a funny joke. I played on her boyfriend. So yeah, my daughter's got a boyfriend. I don't want to hear it. It's enough drama on my own. But that's the shoes that they made for Petra.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
tell me his name's William. Is his name William?
The boyfriend?
Yeah.
Nico.
I wish his name was William.
His dad's actually Nicaraguan. So my daughter's cell phone was broken, so she was hanging out with her friends that day, and I sent her a picture of those shoes, and she started wigging out, but I had to text her on his phone. And my daughter's always coming home with Great Smoke hats and Great Smoke shirts, and he's like, I want one. He's always asking for them. He loves it. So I already said no. Tell Nick no, I can't give him a pair of shoes. So she FaceTimes me, and she's talking to me. I'm in the La Polina booth, and there's Sam Phillips, Matt, Danny, my wife, a couple other people, and we're talking, and Nick comes on, and I literally go to Nick. I say, hey, Nick, what's up? I said, listen, I just want to tell you something. I just talked to them. They said they're going to make you a pair of shoes. This kid lit up. He's like, really? I'm like, no, man, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, my God, the whole fucking booth died. My daughter was so, Petra was so pissed, but everybody in the booth died. I told her, I said, look, if he's going to be your boyfriend, he's got to be able to handle my ball busting. If he can't handle my ball busting, he's never going to make it as your boyfriend. So
that's fair.
That's fair and square. So shall we start giving shit away?
Shall we take it to the wheel?
Yeah, take it to the wheel. Why not?
You look very sophisticated, right?
Well, the first half of my double's kicking in. Now I'm working on the second half. Daniel, I'm gonna find you and hunt you down. Well, 10 years is 25.
10 years, that's okay. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
You ain't got 10 years. You don't have to think about it. All right, we got a wheel.
Oh, how many entries we got this week? It doesn't look like the wheels are getting thinning up too much.
They're really not. It's a little over 300 again. We were at 311.
Well, it's 100 less. That's not bad.
No, we were at about 311 last week too. I think three.
Well, I wasn't here last week. The week before was like just over 400.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still. I mean, it's a lot of names. It's a lot of names. So we're gonna start with some shirts, right?
Yep. Let's give away 3 T-shirts.
All right, shirt number 1.
If you already got a shirt, listen, if you're watching, you already got a shirt and you don't want another shirt, just send me a PM. We'll send you something else. But this was originally designed for people who didn't get a shirt with their order. Well, there he goes, Daniel Lemus.
Daniel Lemus.
You just burnt your cutter draw.
Yep. Burning entries. All right, Dan, I know you're here. Tell us your shirt size.
Tell me your
shirt number
size,
2.
Or if you don't want a shirt, because I'm pretty sure you got a shirt with the order, just PM me, my friend. Oh, it froze. There it is. Carlton Patterson, congratulations. You have won yourself a T-shirt. Well, Keith, don't say that, my friend, because the last 2 giveaways, we've had people who've won twice. So never know.
I had 2 guys win twice.
Yeah, last week 2 guys won twice, right? It pays to play.
All right, one more T-shirt.
Last T-shirt. Let's go. Joe Phillips. Congratulations, Joe. Now we got these 2 thingies right here. These cigar rests, the King Squatch.
2 stands.
Rest, 2 stands, Smoke In branded King Squatch cigar rests. Let's draw for those guys. Daniel Lemus. Kevin Patino. What the hell is Kid Desco LLC? That's
I assume that's his company.
Congratulations, you have won a King Squatch cigar stand. We have one more stand to give away. Talking too much.
Correct.
Ryan Mahoney, congratulations, Ryan Mahoney. You have won yourself from Ashbox these custom-made King Squatch stands. First drawing for the cutter, right? Now we always save it for last.
Did he give us a? I think Dan's at 2X, right? 2X, Dan.
He might be PMing me because I know he got a shirt.
Oh, okay.
So
probably.
All right. Time for the big cutter. This is really a badass cutter. I was more.
No, whoa, slow down.
Oh, the cutting board and
cutting board and Saka Squatch media cutter.
That was the McKellen talking there.
Yes.
We have a Saka Squatch branded cutting board and a Lotus Meteor cutter. It's a $60 cutter, I think. $50 cutter. But it's Saka Squatch branded. It was a custom made project here at Smoke In, exclusively to us. And we have this cutting board and cutter set.
Meteor cutter here. And the cutting.
It's going to come to you. Let's see who the lucky winner of that set is. I can't even see who it's coming close to. Jerome Dickenhart. Congratulations, Gerald. By the way, I started a new series last night.
What'd you start?
Silo. Apple TV. Fucking good, man. I'm really, really, really liking it. Silo. So anybody who likes watching a new series, Silo, the whole season's done, so you can binge watch it. I think I'm on episode 4. But our good friend Dan Thompson, great meeting with Dan at the trade show. Got to see Al in his cowboy boots and everything. Had a very nice time with the McCalla folks over the trade show, and have a very kind of pretty cool project we have working with McAuliffe that hopefully the news will come out soon. But excited. I like for me, that's the fun of the trade shows. I don't go to place orders. That's Matt's job. I literally get to work on this kind of cool stuff at the trade show. And Dan and I and the team sat down, had a nice long talk, and they're excited. We're excited. Some cool shit coming from McAuliffe. Stay tuned. Yeah, Dan, Apple TV, Silo. Check it out. I'm only like 4 episodes in, but I'm loving it. I already told my wife to start watching it. So check it out. All right. Time to give away the Guillotina de Saka cutter. I think one of the coolest things about this cutter was he told me this was a commercial grade blade they got from some potato chip company that they used to cut potato chips. Really? And you didn't watch the video? It's a 4-inch blade that they cut down to make smaller blades from. So Steve said he's cut like 2,000 cigars on this thing so far, and it hasn't dulled, even though an extra blade comes in the box.
Oh, really?
He said, yeah, the only cutter I've ever seen an extra blade comes in the box. And it really is one of the most thought out cutters, and it feels really cool. And like I said, I was more impressed when I saw it and held it and used it than the photos that you've seen so far. And Steve said at the trade show, now he only had 25 at the trade show. The guys from Cigar Medics who are making the cutters for him bought him 25, which he gave away to select retailers and friends. And the remaining batch is supposed to come at the end of this month. So as soon as we get those cutters, we'll start shipping them out to all our prior winners. And we appreciate everyone for being patient about the cutter. So let's see who won the Guillotina de Saka cutter week number 5.
Here we go.
Eric Needleman. Congratulations, Eric. You have won the Guillotina de Saka cutter. There you have it. That wraps up our prizes for week number 5. I can't believe we're 5 weeks into this thing already.
Yeah, it's going. It's going.
Oh, I got a couple ideas already. I'm thinking of some good shit. The McAllen's getting the juices going. I got some good ideas. I got some good ideas. Danny, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to make sure there's a Guillotina de Saka cutter in the grand finale no matter what. You still got a shot, bud. I'm going to at least get one. I'll get one in the grand finale no matter what. Damn right it's the Whiskey Talking Sean. It was a double. That being said, are you going to go on a tirade or,
Nah, we're like 40 minutes in already.
I can't believe it's been 40 minutes.
See, last week, we pretty much got right to it. I didn't have, but once my juices got flowing, I got some interaction. We started talking about the meaning of life. We were giving shit away.
The meaning of life?
Yes.
What are we talking about? The meaning of life?
Yeah, I say, what are we talking? And somebody asked what the meaning of life was. I wonder if you can get the reference. Can you name the movie reference?
That's right. I got fucking Smoke Night Live tonight.
You're not going to. That's right. You know what? Good. Listen, Michael, let me tell you something. It's really, really a good thing that you said that because Abe tends to do his podcast from here. Had you not said that, I forgot about it. And if I'm not here, Abe might have picked up and walked out the door and forgot he had it and been on his way home.
I might do it at home.
All right. That's fair.
It's fucking 9:00 at night.
I know
for another fucking 4 hours.
I know. And then just have to come back here the next day for KMA.
Literally. I might just stroll home and do it from home. Anarchy was a very highly talked about thing I'll be on Smoke Live tonight with Pete Johnson and I believe it's Joe Grow from Quality because they made the first 7 XI 1 perfect cutters were for the Anarchy NFTs. And thank you to all. It launched while I was literally on a plane to Vegas. But thank you to all our loyal socialites and the fans of Smoke Inn who bought these XI 1 cutters, these new perfect cutters from from Zycar. It was like literally the most logical evolution of that epic cutter. It's like the most epic cutter in our business. So to have been involved in the development of that and to have our logo on 3 versions, I've seen socialites who've ordered all 3 already.
Yes.
I didn't want to break their news. I didn't want to break their hearts and tell them there was actually 4 versions, but
There's one more. Yeah. There's one
There's
more.
a 4th version, but we didn't like the way
it didn't come out right the first time, so we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't like the way the art came out, so we sent them back, and they're making a new batch. So
I want one. I'm undecided on which one I want though. That's my problem.
I kind of like them all. I'll be honest with you.
I do. So the 2 though for me is it's either the flag one or the wave.
Or the wave.
I really like the wave. I don't know, man.
You know, it's funny because I noticed that with the NFT, right? Because like in my mind,
I go back and forth every day because I'm doing the Twitter and looking. I go back and forth every day with the NFT.
Well, literally in my mind, I literally took number 7 and I made it number 7 because I just thought that'd be the most unexciting art of the art made. It really wasn't that custom. It was just our Anarchy logo that we've been using for 13 years. So I said, look, I'll take that piece of art and the really cool.
You figured that was the least exciting one. You don't let everybody else be able to get.
I can't tell you how many people thought that was the best one. You could never tell.
You never tell.
You could never tell. There were some people like, well, why did you get that one? I like that one. I said, listen, I had to take one, and I just thought that would be
it was the least exciting.
The least exciting one. So it's pretty badass. So yeah, we'll be on tonight, Smoke Night Live with the Dojo guys. Should be fun. I might just keep drinking. I don't know. I hurt myself yesterday, so I'm a little pain. So this is kind of helping out. I actually kind of do feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
enlighten me the meaning of life. 57 years, and I can't still figure this shit out. Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
It was simple. It's a simple answer. The answer was given to us. I don't know if Abe will be able to know the movie reference or not, but it was a simple answer, and it look, the meaning of life is this: every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn.
You did not just quote Axl Rose.
No, it's not. Well, number one, it's not Guns N' Roses. But number 2, it's from a movie.
Oh, Poison? Was that Poison?
I think it was Poison. But it's from
Poison.
It's specifically from a movie. I know you can't name the movie right now, but you will remember the movie and the scene. Okay?
Was it War of the Roses?
No. It's Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. They're going into heaven. They're standing there, and I think it's like the guy who's put St. Peter. And they have to answer the question, what is the meaning of life? And that's the answer that they came up with. And a little. So, yeah, Gary Brooks won himself a little goat care package.
Oh, he got the quote?
Yeah. Bogus Journey.
You keep the whiskey. Everybody wants to see me keep drinking tonight. I got a couple bottles. Listen, our house has been a fucking nightmare because we had the kitchen redone. So, like, all our liquor shit's been out all over the place. So there's a lot of bottles floating around our dining room area. So I might just keep it going tonight. It's like the kids haven't seen me drunk before.
Really?
No, they have. We've had parties in the house. They see me. Listen, they never see me stupid drunk. They see me happy, happy, extra stupid. I mean, more dorky than normal. Let's put it that way. City Slickers. Is that the movie with Billy Crystal, City Slickers?
I want to say yes. I was trying to. Yes.
That was a Billy Crystal movie.
I think it was.
Saw a couple companies at the trade show that I was interested in. New companies. Got a couple meetings set up in the next month or so. Might bring on some new brands. I tell you what, that's the worst thing about the trade show. I'm not going to mention any names, man. But one guy, he came up to me while I think it was after I was watching. See, here's the problem. I stopped and got a shave. By the way, that guy was phenomenal. He shaved all the Los Angeles Raiders and rappers and stuff. The guy actually did a great job. But Altus had this booth where you can get a shave. So I had the guy give me a quick shave and a lineup and whatever. But the problem is you're stuck in a fucking chair.
Right.
You're not moving. So
you can't even get away from people.
Everybody got me.
Right.
Everybody got me. So this one guy literally begged me to come back to his booth. He wanted to talk to me, whatever. I won't mention the company. So I took the time. I'm never one of those guys that say, yeah, I'll be there and just blow him off. I can't do that. So I literally went to this guy's booth. It was awful. They were like out of 1990. Just the way they were talking, the reviews. If you're using Old English as a font for your brand, I think you're in trouble to start right away. I think right away.
The most unreadable font.
It's just the worst font you could ever use for like any branding ever. No company would do it. And I felt bad because he really wanted my advice. So I was giving him the whole spiel and and he's trying to tell me all the ratings he got. I said, dude, every single company here got a rating from somebody. If it ain't Cigar Snob, it's Cigar Journal, it's European Journal, it's Aficionado, it's somebody. Everybody here got a rating from somebody. Getting a rating on your cigar is never going to be I'm going to buy it now, They were so bad, and I'm talking to both of them. I could tell you that they just were deer in headlights, and it was an atrocious experience. So, fast forward, there's another company.
I don't want you to go too in depth here. Listen, I'll let you finish this one, but then you got to say, look, that's all I got for tomorrow. So finish this one, but then we can't do any more trade show talk.
Oh yeah, and we got to talk about shit tomorrow
because that's all I got. But go ahead, finish. You got to finish this one now. It's like you're halfway.
Well, no, I just went to another company. I was uberly impressed. Well, what was funny first was he came to me to apologize because we've kind of had this traditional thing going on for the last couple of years, but I didn't get to do it this year because I had to work and break down the NFT booth. But normally, like at the half-day trade show, me, Groover, Juan Cancel, probably about 2 or 3 other guys, we all go straight to the pool. And we start slamming pina coladas or daiquiris, and we're like drunk, wasted by 5. Literally, like we got 4. The pool closes at 5. We usually get there about 1:30, and we're hammered. And last year I missed my dinner reservation. I was hammered. I think last year I passed out in the bathroom.
Passed out, yeah, you were passed out.
Yeah, on the bathroom floor, I passed out. Yeah. So this was our tradition. I didn't get to do it this year. But I saw this other company, and the guy came to me. I guess he apologized for some interaction we had last year at the pool. And I'm like, dude, I have no recollection. We're good. Don't worry about it. He like insisted on apologizing.
He obviously doesn't follow along with us because you made it clear that there was a point in time from the end of the trade show to like sometime early in the morning when you woke up that is totally black. So
yeah, I mean,
he could have got away with never because you made it public that there was a blacked out time frame in your life.
Complete blacked out. I don't even know how I got off the fucking bathroom floor. So he apologized. I'm like, dude, it's all good. It's no big deal. I didn't realize him. Then later on, he literally came to me at Saka's booth and he said, look, I'd like you to come. I follow you. I heard a lot about you. I really would like you to critique our brand. Now,
manufacturers was?
Yeah. Oh, 90% of the time, that's just a bullshit ploy. Will come so I could try to sell you.
I'm gonna get you to yeah.
True story. Went to their booth, and unlike the other guy who, like, when I saw him, I'm like, dude, just pack it up, close it up, leave the show right now. There's no even point staying the rest of the show. It's literally the writing on the wall. It's finished. I was impressed. Packaging was clean. Logo was clean. These guys, for a very short-term company, had a very polished look to them. Cigars look good. I didn't smoke any yet because by the last day or the second last day of the show, your palate's shit. And I'll just flash it real quick. But I do have the bag here of the company. I plan on smoking these cigars because everything looked good. Cigars even look good in the box. But you're just not growing fast enough. I said, well, something's wrong. The growth that you're telling me for what I'm looking at here, you're not experiencing the growth. And one, it could be the cigars are shit. That could be the problem for the growth. I'm going to try them and find out. If the cigars ain't shit, then it has to be how they're marketing and how they're trying to connect with their base, which we could help them a lot with if the cigars are good. But I made a big critique about some of one of their packaging that both me and Matt looked at it like, this is awful. And it's really funny because I know that feeling when you think you've done something differently from everybody else. You think it's great, but it wasn't. But after talking to them, I saw the light bulb ring up. They just wanted to hear more shit. They didn't even try to sell me. Their answer was to me, come back next year, which I was really impressed with. So I told him he has one of his mothers lives down here in Florida. So look, do me a favor. Next time you come down and visit your mom, come see me here in the office. Whatever. I bet you they will. But that was interesting. That was actually an interesting meeting. We should be. Well, look at this.
Somebody appreciates me. Somebody appreciates me. Maybe.
I might need one too.
Yeah, he might need a replacement.
I might need one too.
It's 50-50. We'll find out when he gets home.
Let me tell you something. I purposely didn't take it on the trade show floor ever because I did not want to lose it. It was in my room the whole time. And what's funny is the video I did with Saka was one of his cutters. I didn't even use my own. I didn't want to bring it on the trade show floor, so I hope it's at home.
By the way, and I don't know if you're on again, but while you're here, kudos to Cigar Medics, man. It's really a top-notch product that you guys put together. Well done.
Seriously.
Well done.
Seriously. Kudos. It really. I'm not a cutter guy. I'm a biter. I bite. I'm not a cutter guy, but that is something you would want to take out and show off in front of people. And we have our own smoking cutters. I'm saying more about that than our own smoking cutters. I mean, it is a work of art, that cutter. It really is. So kudos to those guys. But that's why it's so expensive, man. They did not cut any corners. Summer of the rebuy. This guy's probably going to flip out when he starts seeing his brand all over in shops all over the country. Which, by the way, there was a fucking lot of people buzzing about RML at the trade show.
Oh, I'm sure.
It really was. I was kind of surprised. So,
really, I'm not surprised.
Retailers are weird. I mean,
I get that. I get that part.
They're weird. Retailers,
but you know what? Retailers can be weird, but if you're going to be so weird that you're going to let that overcome the fact that good is good. I mean, good is good. Period.
Good is good.
But I'm sure there are some that are weird enough to say just because I'm going to.
And what's funny is it's not even our house brand anymore. So
right,
but people are still weird. I mean, that's like
RML is done. We gave it up. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
It is no longer
That's like me saying we won't carry a Lugion because Dion's a retailer. It's just stupid shit.
Carry quite a few retailer stuff.
Yeah. I mean, look, if customers want to buy it, I can sell it. We buy it. I don't care whose it is.
I mean, we've had.
You really got to be just short being a pedophile or a scumbag or some serial killer if we're not going to carry the brand. I mean, literally. I mean, that blade is a killer. Made in the USA. Really is. Good shit there.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. We killed an hour giving away 7 prizes.
Yeah, I didn't even need to do a monologue. You killed an hour anyway.
Listen, I was working on updating the grand finale list. I mean, people think I'm working on it all the time.
People, they don't even realize, and some of this stuff we're like, can we get it done this? Can we get it done this year or do it? No, all right, that's not going to make it. We'll save that for next year. Oh, this one we can get. It's not over for us. We're still doing stuff. We're still doing work.
But you want to know what? Our excitement is translated to the consumer. They feel it. They know it. They know it's general. I almost can't wait to say this person won a 6-foot Saka squash. I mean, it's insane. There's only 2 in the whole world. That's insane. Right. I can't wait to say it.
Dude, I'll tell you now. I'm just even a little shit. I'm snagging the first XL Summer of Saka new shirt.
Bro, we didn't tell them about the new shirts.
No, you mentioned. You said there's.
No, did I say
yes, you did. Yeah, you're scotched up. Yes, you did. You said we're making
right.
another rendition.
Did I make version 2? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like version 2 better. I like them
both, and I especially like that they're actually nice shirts. They're good shirts.
We won't buy shit shirts.
I know. Thank God. I hate shit shirts.
Why give away shit shirts?
If you're a manufacturer, if you're a retailer, and you're watching, don't buy shit shirts. There's nothing, and the only thing worse than a shit shirt is a shirt that's okay now. Yeah, he's all scotched up. But then one wash and then it's shit. It's even worse than it just being shit off the bat. Don't waste your money on shit shirts. You're going to do a shirt, do it right. Spend the extra 40 cents a shirt and get yourself some decent shirts.
I think that's why Steve really appreciates what we do too, because we put skin in the game, right? We're not just hitting him up. Give me all your shit. Give me all your shit.
That's what people need to understand. Steve is not co-opting these retarded, insane 6 foot mega giant King Saka squatches. He's not co-opting any of this.
Didn't co-op the shirts. Didn't co-op a lot of shit. No, but he did do a lot of stuff, right? But I think that's why he likes working with us.
And not only that, I think the other thing people don't realize is you don't know how many. No, you got to fix that. Like how many? After we go through all of our no, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. And then we get it to Steve, and then we get 4 no's of that's not right until we get it right, and then all parties are happy.
But you want to know what? He's right most of the time. Like
absolutely, but that's what makes it look.
When we decided to head Saka Squatch, he literally texted, "Love it, run with it," and literally 30 seconds later, goes, "No." Like what the fuck?
Right.
He's like, he doesn't have a cigar in his mouth.
He didn't have the
cigar. Good point. Yeah. We're gonna add a cigar in his mouth.
But that's like you said. That's why look, especially with somebody like Steve, we can't do like shitty shirts. Cheap shit. Nothing Steve does is cheap. No. So we can't turn around and do cheap shit.
And that's why he has the faith in what we do, right? When we do shit.
Yes.
He really does. But we get it. What's funny is, I can't remember who was mentioning it.
Yeah, Steve, just real quick, and for those of you that don't know, Steve has a $5,000 standing bounty on the winner of the 6-foot Saka Squatch. So if you have nowhere to put that thing, Steve has $5,000 bounty on it.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. That's going to make it really hard for somebody who really wants it.
I agree.
Like, if you can't get it and your wife's going to give you shit and you got to, $5,000? All right, I'll take it. But, there are guys who really want it. Like, they've already mapped out in their house where they're going to put it. They've made the fucking mausoleum for it and whatever. Like, this is where it's going to go. It makes it hard to say, oh, fuck, Steve just offered me $5,000 for it.
Absolutely. But, if I were you, I'd say I'd negotiate a little bit too. Maybe I'm going to get some add-ons in there. I don't know how bad Steve wants it, but if you're on the fence, you may be able to negotiate yourself a couple add-ons.
There's a hardcore right there, man. There's a hardcore Brian Jones. I don't want to take $5,000.
See?
Listen, don't lie. Well, I won't say you lie, but you have selective memory. Your little response to me, like came with this idea, is how many people are going to want a 6-foot Saka Squatch?
I said here's the thing. I said the problem is how many people are going to be able to do something with a 6-foot Saka Squatch. Now it makes it a little easier. With a $5,000 bounty on it. No,
I don't think it would have made a difference, bro. People want the 6-foot Saka Squatch, bro.
I'm not saying they don't. Like, I can do nothing with a 6-foot Saka Squatch. Where am I going to put it?
You could sell it.
I could sell it.
You could sell it.
If where Sean said it, and I agree with Sean, if Tim wins, yes, that should be mounted to the top of the RV. It'd go viral.
Oh my gosh. Well, we called this the divorce maker. That's what we called it.
Yeah. Did you go check it out, Abe?
Which out?
The Saka Squatch.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, remember
because they swapped them, right?
Yeah, they swapped it out with the one where they kind of.
How's the new angle though? Is the new angle better? Is it more?
The angles, no, the angle's right, and the eyes it looks actually better.
I just got back yesterday, and I was at the warehouse all day today.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I didn't.
Yeah, I want to go look at it.
Wondering if you actually got a chance to look at it.
Let me see here.
Bottle of scotch.
Wow, why stop now? Hang on. Can you hear that?
I thought you were leaving, but you're not leaving. You're doing a show from here.
How can I help you?
Hey, can you ask Sarah to bring me another Macallan, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Fuck, keep it rolling.
Alexis, I want to give you what's the word I'm looking for? An analogy, right? Your typical cigar Indian standing next to this thing is like me standing next. It's like me standing next to Abe, honestly.
He is
and really, this thing is so big, you have no idea how big this thing is.
Not just tall, but like thick, massive.
Yeah, it makes the typical cigar Indian look like a garden gnome.
Literally, it's massive. So,
yeah. So you're not leaving, huh?
Maybe.
Sort of a double.
Doubles ain't that bad. Let me see. There's a better beer assistant any day. What? That's a better. What? I didn't get
Gonna
this.
be. Oh, I guess the call. I guess.
Yeah, I just called the bar. Asked them to bring me another drink. The goat is preaching. The king is huge.
The king is huge.
Oh, look. We're already working.
A hologram sucks.
This guy.
That's actually
If you can make it happen, man, we might do it.
Yeah. Right. You guys are the engineering guys, so if this is doable, let us know. We're up for anything.
Thank you, Anthony. Did Anthony know he won? Did anybody tell him? I didn't hear him.
I don't know.
Anthony, do you even know that you won before you get off? I don't even know. I didn't see him make a comment until right now.
I'm sure Joe probably texted him.
Probably. Yeah, he's at
Joe
work.
already won a box, right?
One of the first ones, yeah.
Because I was going to say, if I was Joe, I would have taxed him for at least 2 paladins.
Never. That's what Uber's for.
Right.
No one ever needs to drink and drive in this decade.
Not in this era.
Yeah.
A giant Saka squatch riding a unicorn.
I won't even tell you what we got planned, but it's going to be cool. Let me put it this way. We have ensured that summer with Saka will never get old. And it is an ongoing thing. In fact, Steve has backed us into kind of, this is going to be a vested thing for us every year. And we're excited about it.
I have a question for you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can remember.
I'll remember, but it's a thought. It's a good
You should
thought.
text it now because you won't. We've been there.
Yes, we have been. We're always there. We're always there. The story of our lives, working and building, executing a smoke in, is we talk about something, whether it's 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 11 p.m., and then we come back and we say, what the fuck were we talking about? Well, we scroll through text. He's scrolling through text. I'm scrolling through messaging.
We'll say shit. We know there's 3 things we said we got to do. We can only remember 2. What's the 3rd thing? We do that a lot. His and her squatches. That just gave me another idea.
What? His and hers?
We could do a Mrs. Squatch one year.
A Mrs. Squatch?
A little bustiness going on there, you know. Give her a little badunkadunk, a little lipstick maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. See if Steve goes for that. We got to get that cleared.
Steve, I don't know what happened. We gave him the regular Saka Squatch.
Right.
They just delivered it like this. Oh my gosh.
I texted you. Don't know if that's doable.
Let me see here. Who's that in the back there?
In the back. The laundry girl, the rags.
Oh. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I know this is wrong, like to do this right here, but
yeah, right? That's doable maybe.
It's got to be, I hope.
Totally. I'll probably help him out too. That's doable. I like it. Always thinking.
Mrs. Squatch right next to this. Yeah, we can't listen. If by some miracle and by our insanity we went with a Mrs. Squatch, one thing I can tell you is there's not another one to fit in this building. We can't fit 2.
Come in. I think that would be McKellen, Mr. McKellen. Is that Mr. and Mrs. McKellen? Did I finish the bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope we have another one.
We do.
Thank God. Here you go, love. Thank you, sir. You want to say hi to everybody?
I do.
Come on, say hi to everybody. This is Sarah, our lovely bartender.
Hi, family.
There you go.
Who's that handsome man right there?
If you're local, come on in. She'll take care of you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh yeah, you missed it. You missed it.
But she's everywhere.
I got to tell you. So last week, got to give him credit. Last week while I was rolling with everybody with an M in their name, whether it was first name or starting last name, was winning. Marcus Wood, Michael Warden, all the. I'm telling you, Don McKnight just comes out of the blue. It was cutter time. He said M for McKnight will work for the cutter. Sure enough, spin the wheel, and boom, it was M for McKnight. Now he's calling it on golden Saka squatches. Now I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to work, but he's calling it. He's calling M for McKnight on golden Saka squatches.
Well, we have at least 7 more cutters we're giving away. So it's not getting old. Listen, I got to tell you something. I know it's been sitting here for a while. But when I smoke a beef stick, I think beef stick's my favorite Vitola. And then when I smoke the box press, I think the box press is my favorite Vitola.
You know, it's funny because I was building out the products just in preparation for when they do get here early. And I was saying, you know, I was building out the beef stick and I was like, man. Yeah. And then I got to, I guess what he is referring to is the ribeye now, right? And I was like, man, I don't know either. Although I will be interested to try the porterhouse because I'm not a 660 guy, but in a box press like that might really work well. I lost him, so I'm going to monologue like I did last week until he comes back.
I got people texting me while we're talking.
Yeah, so I'm interested. I think we gave those packs away. You didn't have them either, did you?
Which ones?
When we were, you know, the porterhouse and the.
No, we used them. I think Saka last year.
Yeah. I'm interested in that 660 size only because it's a box press. I don't normally smoke 660s, but in a box press.
I want to try the fillet. I'm with Dan.
So that's like a 5x54 box, I think.
Listen, if summer was Saka, if the stuff comes in from the trade show, we will put it up. So it's just everybody's asking us, but it's really just up to Steve.
It's up to Steve. Listen, really, I have it prepped and ready to go. If it gets here in time, it'll be up. You can add it to your orders. It'll count. You know, we would never have new product from Steve and say, oh, but you can buy it, but it's not part of your, you know, summer with Saka journey. Absolutely not. If it's here in time, we'll get it up. It'll be part of it. And, you know, you guys can have at it. Chris Dookie, happy Friday, my friend. Good to see you here.
All
right. What else?
I don't know, bro. I think that's it. I got pretty much 1.5. Not a double anymore, but it's getting to a single.
It's a big cube, folks. It's a big cube. It's not.
By the way, Chris, I snuck one of those chocolates for my girls. Chris gave my 2 boxes of chocolate.
I saw that.
That shit's good. That shit's really good shit. I took one this morning. I hope they don't finish it before I get home. 6 kids, man. 4 kids. It's like a fucking locust farm. So
that's how it goes.
But Chris is always sweet and nice, and you know it's always good to see Chris at the show. So, and this year I really did get to meet his lovely wife, nicer than him. So, good shit. That's a pour, isn't it, John? That's 2 doubles. No lightweight shit here. Chris, aloha, my brother. The best. I don't know, bro. I don't know what else we can talk about. Other than what we're going to talk about in KMA tomorrow. If you're listening, what I find really amazing is we've had the same number of viewers like for an hour and 8 minutes now.
I'm telling you, bro. That's what I kept saying.
Nobody has left this broadcast.
No, it's 5 o'clock. Some people are driving home.
We just lost you.
It goes up, it goes down. Everybody's driving home. They're hanging out. What else they got to do? Yeah, we're hanging out. Talk.
I don't know.
It's not like we don't talk to the commenters.
But yeah, we're going to talk more about PCA shit when I got Coop tomorrow about PCA shit on KMA Talk Radio. Join us every Saturday morning. It's the best way, really, to start your Saturdays. I mean, we commit every Saturday almost of our lives to get together and talk and entertain you guys. So join us Saturday mornings on KMA. No, the booze is getting to me. On KMA Talk Radio. And if you're not part of our Smoking Social Facebook group, join us. It's literally one of the best communities out there. We keep it fun. We work hard keeping it a fun, friendly pleasant place. How many people are we away from 5,000?
24. We're 24 away from 5,000. Solid 5,000 too.
4 people. Yeah, I mean, people don't realize like we declined like half the people.
Yeah, I posted that. I think it was the month of June. Like we.
Did you know I posted it like a week before saying the same thing?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
no,
like a week before I posted the exact same thing.
But yeah, like we literally accepted like 91 and declined 100 and or something crazy like that.
We just don't let them in. We look.
Yeah,
listen,
you know.
If you're trying to get in our group and you don't belong to one other cigar group, that tells me something.
That's a red flag. If I see your account was made 6 weeks ago, that's a red flag.
If you don't share one friend, because most people in the cigar community are friends with Terrence Riley or Nick Perdomo or Pete Johnson.
Even somebody in the group.
If we don't share one friend, that's a red. That's a red.
Doesn't necessarily knock you out, but that's a red flag too.
Yeah,
just want to keep a clean group, man.
Yeah, we just keep them out of there, and honestly, I'm very proud we've kept that group very, very clean. You know, had a little bit of drama, not too much. 3 years, not too much. I think 1 or 2 incidents where people had to go bye-bye, but we try to keep it fun. We really do.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, Abe, so this came up last week. So we were kind of going over our cult status, and we're a cult. It's cool. It's all right. I'm down with it.
Don't worry with a cult. Some cults can be good.
So, but and I had an epiphany on it, and I said, so we have robes and candles, like. We have robes and candles, you know. But I did get a few messages. We may
and socks
but we may have to consider maybe after another robe run soon.
Really, are there more requests for robes?
Yeah, I got a few, and I think there's been so many people that have come on board, since the last one.
That's really not that hard. All we gotta do because we make
because we pre-order. We make
them to order. I'll reach out to that guy, the same guy. I like the ones with the hoods, right? Yeah, we got the last.
Yeah, they were nice. Yeah,
they had the hoods. I'll reach out to the guy, make sure the pricing's still the same, and I'll do another robe run. See who wants a socialite robe.
Yeah, I got a couple of requests for some socialite robes.
No, we could do another robe. We could do another robe. I have been drinking, Steve.
Yes.
I have been drinking.
That's his second. We've been
it's funny because we don't realize is we've done 2 robe runs, 2 runs of robe. Yeah. So there's so many new members, right? So, probably there are a lot of people who do want robes. So yeah, we might do another robe. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. I have 3 robes because I like to rotate them. I do not have a socialite robe. I think I might make myself.
I don't either.
I don't have one.
I don't either. We just got so quick, and everybody. I didn't make.
Yeah, we don't have one. I'm gonna make. If we do another run, I'm going to make another run of robes, and I'm gonna make sure I get a robe, so I could post robe check like everybody else. That's Alexis. I might have to custom order like one just for you.
That leads me to wonder, right? This just totally came to me. Great Smoke the Digital Experience. I did an outro.
You wore a robe in that.
Well,
that post.
Somebody's got. That wasn't my robe. I didn't take that home. That may have been a prototype. It may have been like the first one. Maybe.
Yeah, you wore a robe in the post credit.
Robe on the post credit. Was not my robe.
Funny. Hopefully this year we'll get the post credit with the post scene right. They missed it this year.
We didn't. We should.
I gotta send John Reamer. Oh, I gotta do that next week.
What?
I promised. I didn't promise. All the guys that were nice enough to kind of do that little post credit scene.
Send them a little something.
I was gonna send them a little something. I keep forgetting, man. I gotta do that next week.
All right, we'll send them a little something. I'll put it. I'll do it.
How do I remember the most drunken state I've been in the last fucking 30 days?
Hold on, let me put a. I found this great.
Go home. It's over. What's over? Nothing is over till we say it's over, Marcus Wood.
No, I assume he's referring to my post-production scene, my post-credit scene. That was my scene. You guys are still here? Scene. Yeah.
Tell you what, man, Marcus is a hardcore fan. He doesn't miss shit.
Marcus, when should Marcus stop by the shop?
He knows all the little snippets and
Abe.
shit. What we do? What?
When should Marcus
They shipped it
stop
to
by
him.
the shop?
It
Oh,
went
they
out.
ship it? Oh.
It went out. They
And as requested, Marcus.
Yeah, they shipped it to him before I even got to him, so it went out. He won some stuff last week, right?
Yes.
Yes, it went out.
He got a hook.
TGS. So let me tell you, TGS. Well, we got 30 people plus on. All right, so TGS.
Yeah, we're still rolling. Monday.
The TGS swag pack this year is going to be over the top, stupid, silly, badass. We've already got a bunch of the stuff here. It's already in production. The way we're going to deliver it to you, it's badass.
I set a reminder for 12 Monday for Reamer.
Thank you. I keep dropping the ball with him. It's going to be interesting this year. We're going to try something new for TGS. I was supposed to write a blog. I'll write about it probably next week. But since there's only
I got to write another blog too.
since there's only people here now, I got to write two blogs. I got to write TGS one and a regular one. But we're going to try something different this year.
Yeah, we are.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been. And it's funny.
You've been nervous about it?
Fucking
I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I think it'll go good. Tickets go on sale November 1st, Law. Barring me fucking up my job.
I've been super, 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 super nervous about it. But it's like one of those things, right? You have to take the leap. Like even KMA, right? We talked about not having guests for years.
Right.
Like 2 or 3 years before we finally made the leap. Say, hey, look, we're just not going to have a weekly guest. There's no point to it anymore. Everybody's everywhere. We're going to talk bullshit for a couple hours. And if you want to join us on Saturdays, we'll do it. That worked over great. So,
just real quick with that, just so understand, folks, it doesn't mean we're never going to have guests. If they have something exciting new coming on, we'll pop somebody in and have them. But we're just not making a KMA show anymore that's totally focused around guests every week. I mean, it's been around for 10 years. The industry hasn't changed that much in 10 years. There's only so many guests you can have. And good question.
So, John, here's my answer to that. There will be a virtual Great Smoke in 2024, no matter what. But based on what happens in 2024, we don't know what will happen in 2025 because what's happened since the pandemic's kind of dissipated. A lot less people are really participating in the virtual Great Smoke, which I really don't understand why, because the package alone is it should sell out in a heartbeat. You can't. The Great Smoke package is the best cigar deal of the year for any cigar smoker in the world, hands down. So,
Don, I'm pretty sure you're the only one not getting sound, Don.
Yeah, Don, it's probably you. So we're going to do it one more year, but it's a very, very, when I say very, extremely high cost to do the virtual end of it. It's a lot of money we spend. And because, we ain't doing it cheaply. We're doing a really big crew. And if we don't get enough virtual sales this year, it may be we may not do it in 2025. But it's definitely committed for 2024. I never make a decision off of 1 year thing, and last year was very, very low compared to the year before. So we're going to try it one more year, see how it goes. So there'll definitely be a virtual in 2025. But the thing that we're changing, which I'm a little, it's funny because I talked to a lot of manufacturers about it at the PCA this year.
You have no idea, and more.
Wait,
have no idea.
Half love it, half hate it. So it's like I'm making half happy, I'm alienating half. But we're not going to make ticket books this year in 2024. You guys are going to get all your cigars and your swag pack in one little customized box when you come in, and you just go deal directly with the manufacturers and meet them. And if you want to buy stuff, you buy it directly from their booths. So we're going to try that this year. We're going to see how it goes. You won't have to wait in line. You don't have to go around to all 40 booths. So don't know if it'll work. There's another festival that kind of implements this program. It's very successful, and we're going to see how it works. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we'll see how that goes. As far as Advent calendar, yeah, Advent calendar is here to stay. But this year we have something extra special, which I can say confidently because I thought we were the first to do an Advent calendar, which we weren't.
Oddly,
But we were the best. We were the best, hands down. We weren't
only
the
ones
first.
to win a packaging award.
We weren't the first, but we're the best.
Only
But
ones to win a packaging award.
this year, I've been working on. How long have I been working on this? Over a year now, right?
Over here, I was gonna say almost 2 years.
Yeah, over a year now. I've been working on this.
Worth the time because this is cool.
Super fucking cool, over the top, stupid. For
Yeah, this
December.
is cool.
So hang tight. We got some very cool shit. Rafael Nadal. Listen, I love this guy. Rafael Nadal. I got to see him at the trade show.
The best.
So, I ain't gonna lie, but I can say it now. So they had this guy who did the barber I was telling you about earlier, right? The guy who did the Raiders and everything. Dude, this guy was booked till the end of the show. 4 days. Raphael literally walked me up to this guy and said, "No, you take it." Like some dude had to wait an extra 30 minutes. He was like, "No, you take Abe next." Raphael, you got me in. I appreciate you. I love you.
Appreciate Raphael. And once again, publicly,
The guy was very good. He was stellar,
Thank you,
man. I mean, I have
Raphael.
a barbershop. I have a barbershop with a partnership. This guy was awesome. Raphael, you are the best. You live your best life. I want to come back in my next life like Raphael Nadal.
Come on, man. I'm trying to thank the man. Will you?
Sorry.
I want to thank him again for taking the time out on a Saturday to actually come down here to Boynton Beach and celebrate our KMA 500th episode with us. So thank you, Raphael.
Raphael is the man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he's the man.
This is a guy that's not guy gets around more than anybody I know.
Living his best life. I'm telling you, love him. And let me tell you something. If you ever get the opportunity to meet Raphael Nadal, that's about as passionate as a guy as you can get in this industry. I'm going to tell you guys all something right now. Passion is always what's going to make the difference. It really is. Some guys are just riding a train. They're going through motions. Passion always makes the difference. And Raphael Nadal is full of passion. I could say that. This is to you, Rafa. So, Keith, our regular advent calendar, this will be the last year of that box. So when we had enough boxes off our first year fiasco, this is going to be the last year of that box. Once again, awesome selection. We have an awesome selection this year. I already know what cigar number 25 is.
Different selection, guys.
Loaded. It's going to be another epic cigar. All of it's going to be a hell of a package. But this will be the last year of that packaging. Then we go to a new packaging in 2024.
4. Yeah.
4.
Good job.
So, well, we'll see how it goes.
I can see. I get it though. No, I think that's great. It takes up a lot of time too. It takes up a lot of time just going to get your stuff. When you could be talking and doing other shit and having fun. I think that part is gonna work fine. The other part is what's gonna be.
Listen, I don't lie, right? So here's my only concern with that, right? Because look, these manufacturers spend time and money coming to this event, right? And they're obviously at the end of the day, they want to make sales. I mean, let's face it, at the end of the day, they want to make sales. Nobody's got to lie about it, right? So my fear is the ticket book guaranteed everybody went to that area.
Walk through them. Yeah.
Every single consumer. So we're afraid that now that we give everybody their cigars, they may not go back to that area where all the manufacturers are. But nothing will know until we do it. But we will have, I am working on some pretty fucking over-the-top activations that'll be in that area. So we'll see.
Well, here's the thing, and you said this before too. I think for most people, right, and especially because we get the catalog out early, we get a digital catalog out. So people, I think a lot of people go there. There's guys who would go there with the intent to buy, and there's guys that go there that don't intend to buy, which is fine, whichever one you are.
Sure.
But I think, I don't think not going over there will really sway too many people that are like, we're going to buy or would buy that aren't going to buy.
True in point. So We'll see.
But I get your point. It did guarantee you face to face with that. But now the other side is it actually gives the manufacturers a chance to really talk and talk to not just buyers and be able to meet and not just hand a guy a cigar and keep it because there's too much going on. It'll give these guys real interaction time, and that maybe somebody who didn't plan on buy but just wanted to go meet, Pete Johnson, who now has time to take a picture and do that, might turn into a sale.
When you make epic changes to an event like this, it's always scary. So I literally have gone through this in my head. It's 50-50. I could list as many pros, I could list as many cons, and there's only one way at the end of the day to find out, is to do it. So we're going to try it this year, and we're going to see how it goes.
That's actually not a bad idea by Dan Lemus.
What do you say?
You throw 1 or 2 whiskey booths back there, you can almost guarantee you get people to the pit. That's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. We may steal that one, Daniel.
1 or 2 back here will get the crowd there.
He's right. I might do that now.
Honestly, that's
yes. Lord, this is something we go through every year. I could tell you, there's just as much people who love it because they get to see everybody, and there's just as much people who hate it. So there's really no right or wrong answer to this. The only thing we could do is try it and see how it goes. And that's the balls that we're going to have this year, and see how that goes with the Great Smoke.
And listen, don't let that make you think that, if you're not buying, a manufacturer isn't going to talk to you. Those guys are there to meet and talk, and sure, they want to sell, but they also want to interact with the people who love and enjoy their cigars as well. So don't let that deter you from thinking that you can't go back and, introduce yourself to the manufacturer.
I'm going to tell you what is kind of funny, though, is the number one comment I've gotten from manufacturers under this new format of them selling stuff directly at their booth and not having a pit anymore is a lot of them are like going to make special shit for the Great Smoke, which then for the virtual people, I think we're going to have a different kind of sales book than the people who are there live. It creates a little bit of things, but we're that company that kind of always looks and evolves, and we're going to pivot. And someone's knocking on my door. Should I tell them to come in? I don't know who it is.
Let me look.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
No, it's Ruben. Yeah, look, Ruben.
No.
It's good content. Yeah, Ruben, you're good. Go in.
What up?
Ruben's good content.
I'm doing a live show, bro. It's all right. Do you want me to talk about live how you left my garden hose on for oh no, I won't talk about that. He said no, he left my garden hose on for a week.
Did he really?
For a week, bro. He pressure washed my patio, left it on for a week.
What's that water bill look like?
I don't know. It hasn't gotten here yet.
Point is, he loves me, and I'm here to make it up for it.
All right.
Ruben's great. Ruben been around a long time, man.
Ruben's been working with us. Shit, how long? Come on, say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Long time.
How's it going?
The best.
All right.
Ruben helped us move our Port St. Lucie store. How many Great Smokes did you work?
A lot.
It's the first one.
Literally, this is the first one, right?
That long?
No, Ruben's worked literally this is the first one. So I'd say this was the first year you didn't work, right?
Yep.
You went as just relaxed.
I felt weird.
So Ruben's worked 16 Great Smoke events.
You want to know what's crazy? I didn't even meet Ruben through smoking.
How do you know Ruben?
Through the catastrophe. Pete. Just say that.
Through the catastrophe, yeah. From working with Pete. From working with Pete.
Ah, that's right.
That's where I first met Ruben. That's where I first met Ruben.
Well, that's how Pete met Ruben.
Right.
That's how Pete met Ruben.
I met Pete the first year they did he was a manager at the Smoke Inn at Publix.
Brian wants to make sure I do not leave tonight.
I mean, 6:30 at this point. You might as well order some food.
I think I'm going to order food and another drink in a bit. Might as well stay here now.
All right. Why not?
And we're going to do a Smoke Inn Montana when I go back up.
This guy, he's cattle rustling or whatever the fuck.
Give him a plug. Give him a plug. Give him a plug. If you're ever out there in Montana, if anybody's ever out there in Montana.
Well, if you're in South Florida, Ruben has.
It's going.
Are you still detailing cars or no?
Yeah, it's still
You
going
still doing
down.
details?
Yeah.
So Ruben, well, get in the screen. They can't see your
Can't
face.
see me?
Yeah.
So Ruben, 5-star. What's it called? 5-star what?
Pressure cleaning, detail and pressure cleaning.
He's got his company called 5-star Pressure Cleaning and Detail. He pressure cleans our properties in my house. He details our cars.
Pressure cleans West Palm store, when we patios.
Right.
I mean, we
Right.
legit. Ruben's legit.
Hook up Glacier Transport and Glacier Jeep Rentals. That's going to be the new plug. When you come to Montana, I'll pick you up personally. Glacier Transport.
So when anybody watches Yellowstone, this is what this guy does. Like how long did you go for?
Forever.
No, seriously. You go like for what, 5 months?
It's going to be 7 months in Montana and 5 months in Florida.
So for 7 months, he literally goes to Montana, and he's one of those guys like in Yellowstone, and he works on a ranch and rustles cows and fucking works on a ranch and shit. Seriously, fucking.
See, I'm rocking the brand right here. Double M. Look it up.
And he'll leave your water on. So I tell you, before we left to Vegas, he came and pressure washed our whole thing and did our back patio and whatnot. And I guess he used one of our hoses.
And it was lightning. That's why.
And it was wrapped around the building. And this motherfucker left it on. We came back from Vegas and our neighbor called and was like, dude, our patio is flooded.
No.
Now I gotta go kiss ass to the neighbors too.
The water's flooding on our patio because your fucking hose has been out for like a week. I don't even want to know what the water bill is going to be.
Did they wait a minute. They told you this when you got home?
They told us this like a week later because it took that long. Fucking neighbors ain't like.
Well, wait. I'm saying a week later, it was still running.
Yes.
Where's your hose? Inside or outside?
Okay, so he used the one from the front, but he used it all the way. Why didn't you use the one in the back patio?
That's what I said. I don't know how that happened.
He used the one from the front of our house and wrapped it all the way around the side of the building to the back patio.
Where's the gate? Is my question. Where's the?
In the front of the house.
So at what point when these people's fucking patio are flooding, do they not say, I'm going to go knock on the door or I'm going to shut the fucking water off?
They did when it finally started flooding, but it took a week for the water to start getting around their side. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to get a $300-$400 water bill this week.
I'm investigating that.
So it'll be interesting. All right. I finished 2 doubles.
You did finish 2 doubles.
I gotta get on a show. What are you gonna do? Take it to the bar? My man, Ruben.
He's gonna come back with another one.
What did you have?
McAllen 15.
Got it. See?
I love that kid. That kid has been with me forever. He's never worked for me, but he's always helped us in anything we ever needed to do. Moving store. He moved West Palm Beach. He moved Port St. Lucie. We moved Port St. Lucie. He just always been around to help. So it was nice this year.
That, bro. If you he came and even packed bags and during TGS, the first virtual.
He packed bags during digital experience. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell him what makes him a class act. So he didn't work the Great Smoke this year. And this guy went, I'm going to say it now because he's not in the room. He went and bought a ticket for him and his girl. Didn't even fucking call me and say, I didn't even know he was coming.
Which you would have totally gave him.
Well, fuck yeah. I would have given a ticket. This guy showed up there with him and his girlfriend. Didn't even fucking ask me, hey, I want to come and hang out. Can I get a ticket? He just came and had a great time. And I'm glad he got to enjoy the event instead of working.
Rather than always working it, right?
Right, 1 year. So, super cool guy.
Yeah,
super cool guy.
Hustler, too.
No, hustler. Always working. Always working.
I think I'm going to cut my hair off tomorrow.
What happened?
I think I'm going to cut my hair off tomorrow.
What do you mean cut your hair off? What do you mean cut your hair off?
Like, I think I'm going to go short. I'm tired of it. I want to go
Take your head off. What short is short? It's already short. It's not that long.
No, I mean, I think I'm.
Oh, you gonna go back to old school, Tavella?
Like, but not short. No, not short. I got 2 minutes. A little light up here in the hair, but I just want to be able to keep it, forward. No issues. Low maintenance. No gel. No grease bullshit. Just
because you were buzz cut for a while.
Yeah, I was for a while, for like 15 years. But no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep some here, but I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go low maintenance, man. Tired of gelling shit.
That's what I'm having, Kevin. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I've been drinking.
It pairs well with live broadcast as well. Abe's got two of them tonight.
Yes.
We're actually going about almost as long as Smoke Night Live is. So it's like a 2-hour show. We're an hour and 35 minutes in.
I got nothing else to do.
That's what happened to me on Friday. It's 5:30. I might as well just ramble.
You want to grab some dinner?
What do you want to get? You want to grab? Go?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We'll go to dinner.
I'm down with
You and
that.
I haven't had dinner fucking probably in a couple of years.
I don't know if it's been that long, but yeah, maybe.
Too long. Yeah, we'll go. Let me get this. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring me another Macallan.
He is. Maybe.
I'll polish that off. You could drive my car.
Yeah, you're
We'll
not
go.
fitting in my car.
We'll go.
I don't know if I want to drive. Can you fit? I don't like your car.
Oh, dude, I ain't driving.
Yeah, I know. I don't like your car. Did he get him another one?
Yeah, he
What
did.
do you want to eat?
I don't know. What do you want to eat? I'm sure all our listeners want to know what the fuck we're going to eat.
Yeah, what are we gonna eat?
Listen, Gary, I'm going to tell you something. Hang on. This is Gary Brooks. Fucking the scam of the fucking century. Hang on.
Yeah. But wait. You can't start it like that. You can't start it like that. Okay.
Hold on, Gary.
But wait. You can't start it like that because
You
it's
can
still
say whatever you want. I'm looking for this card. Go ahead.
So though you did get, shafted. Fantastic place.
I loved it.
Fantastic place. Fantastic place. I feel like I'm a mess looking right now. But the Russian Turkish bathhouse was.
Okay. I go
I
there
have
my
one too,
last
bro.
trip. It
I
was
have
probably
one
my
too.
third visit there. The guy
Yeah.
talked me and my wife into getting, hey, listen, just get a 6 admission card. I'll comp
Right.
this one
So
today.
let me give this. So they don't do like subscription. What am I looking for? Not subscription.
Membership.
They don't do memberships. They sell it by the card. So normally it's like $65 a visit. But if you could buy a card, the more you buy, you can get it down to like $30 a visit. And it's a punch card. And when you're done, you buy a new card. So now go ahead.
So my last trip there, the guy says, hey, why don't you just get a punch card? Okay, I love this place. I see myself coming back. I'm going to buy this punch card. How many punches do you see there?
6. He gave it to you cheap too.
No, 6, right? But how many?
No, 0 punches there.
Right. How many
No.
punches have I used?
0. You
None.
used 0.
None.
He gave you a deal, right? Right? He told you, made you feel good. He gave you
He gave me
a
a good deal.
discount.
Made me feel good. You know what happened the week after I bought the punch card?
They closed down.
They closed down.
It's not their fault. It wasn't their fault, man. It's not their fault. Although at this point, I don't think they're ever coming back. But it was not their fault. Okay.
It really is such a shame because no one's going to
It
open up
is a
something
shame.
like that.
No.
No one's opening up something like that. That was like literally like a New York.
So what
Russian
happened,
bathhouse.
folks? Yes. Well, they own one in New York. That's what it is. So they just moved everything up there. If you remember a couple years ago, there was literally a condo that just fell down in the Miami area. And this place, fell down in the middle of the night. People, so tragic, horrible. But the bathhouse happened to be in a hotel that was just a couple blocks away. I don't know, but my assumption is that whatever health or building inspector they've been paying off for the last 30 years to leave them alone probably doesn't have his job anymore. So they have not been able to pass inspection, and which I can see not being easy considering it's a wet bathhouse. And yeah, Abe is stuck with an unused. If ever they happen to reopen, Abe's good to go. And yeah, otherwise it's over. It's done.
They reopened like for a minute, didn't they?
For a minute.
Like
They
a
opened
minute.
I got in, and then me and Danny drove down there like 2 weeks later, and it was done. So it was nobody there, empty.
Terrible.
Yeah, maybe. Touche.
That's fucking funny, actually.
Maybe they did. All right, so where do we want to eat?
If you're listening now, there's only about 25 of them left. If you're listening now, I want you to tell me which Dunbarton product are you most excited about? Is it Red Meat Lovers Club or Papa Saka or Krakatoa? Did I miss anything?
Polpetta.
or polpetta. You might be a polpetta person. You might be a meatball. Now the unicorns ain't coming, Ken. There's going to be a handful of retailers that got one blue and one black. And I announced today on social media, if you don't follow us, we're giving those 20 sticks away. We're giving 20 coffins away as part of the Summer of Saka finale. So we're giving those away. What am I going to do with 2 boxes? Woo, whoop-de-doo. We're giving them away. So we got Papa Saka. You got to pick one, Joe. I think Papa Saka is going to be the big hit. Look at all the Papa Sakas coming in.
This may sound weird, but I think it's RML for me.
You haven't smoked the Papa Saka yet.
I haven't, but
smoke it.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? And the Papa Saka. Well, maybe they'll stick around eventually, but people don't realize, like, it's not like we had red meat lovers just lingering around here forever.
No.
So to have it be readily available on the shelf, and I could just grab one. I ain't gotta. I ain't gotta come like you got any beef stick.
No, without a doubt, in multiple sizes.
That's kind of in multiple sizes. It's there. I can grab one when I want one. I can grab a different size. But no, I haven't smoked Papa Saka yet.
And I'm gonna tell you what, like, I haven't had one of these in at least over a year. So to be able to revisit this size, I forgot about. I've been smoking beef sticks. I'm excited about RML. Let me tell you something. The box that Steve Saka made is retarded. You can kill somebody with the lid off the box.
Really?
It's the lid of the box is literally a mini cutting board. It's gonna be a shipping nightmare. I'll tell you that right now.
It's heavy.
Oh God, it's so heavy.
Is it really heavy?
Oh, dude, it's a cutting board.
It doesn't chintz, man.
You know what? No,
is it a cutting board? Is it emitting?
Let me tell you what happened.
He doesn't chintz.
The lids were warping.
Right.
So we had to make the lid thick enough that it wouldn't warp.
Right.
So I'm telling you, that lid is like a cutting board. You're literally getting a cutting board with every box. And some smart, carpenter dude or handy dude will probably take about 6 of those lids and make one big cutting board out of them. Yeah, man, I'm calling it here early. That's what's going to happen. There you go. I'm telling you, Gary, you could turn those box lids into a full cutting board. Yes, I agree. The box press, fucking phenomenal.
Let's see.
But it does look like Papa Saka. You know what I'm finding very interesting? Not one person has mentioned Krakatoa.
Krakatoa?
Not one.
Until it gets...
No one seems to be excited about Krakatoa. So I'm going to fucking mention this now then, So we ordered our allotment of Krakatoa. We had these already made in advance, and they are at the warehouse.
Yeah.
Everybody who gets a box of Krakatoa from Smoking Cigars, obviously, will get a little Krakatoa volcano. Yes. Where you made these volcanoes. Look at this. Krakatoa.
Go ahead.
Cigars. And not only is this like a stress reliever, that's what's made. You can squeeze it. Look.
Go ahead.
It vibrates.
So understand something, folks. We got these made months ago. We were ready.
Months ago.
So what you people don't know is you don't know how many times, right, that we will be in in-house meetings like this. We do meetings in here or Zoom or Skype, and suddenly I don't see it, but I hear a buzzing, and it's playing with his Krakatoa in the background. Yes. It's just cool little stuff, man. We are not.
I mean, how can you make a volcano cigar without giving everybody a volcano? Right. You will get a volcano with every box of Krakatoa. So there you have it. You heard it here first.
We like cool stuff, man. We like cool stuff. It's a little extra that makes a difference. We feel, unlike what's his name? I'm throwing under the bus. Wayne. What's Wayne's last name?
Wayne who?
From that hates swag. It's Wayne, isn't it?
The hate swag.
Yeah, we had him on KMA and all. We let him come on
Oh yeah, Wayne from
from Placencia. Unlike
yes.
Wayne, who hates swag, we like swag. We like swag. I like
That's
swag.
funny. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. This fucker's the most addictive thing ever. I literally fucking squeeze it all day, and then I will sit during conferences and just go. I do it all day long. It's really bad. It's a very little addictive little vibrating volcano.
So yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear in the middle of a meeting. He's like, "Well, oh, you hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, we hear it."
It's literally on my desk. I use it every day.
So, what do we want to eat?
I don't know. What are you in the mood for? I mean, Aguilio is good, but it's a cop out place.
Aglio is our cop out place.
It's good, but it's a cop out place. I got
Right.
2 hours.
We got bonefish. All right, you're not feeling bonefish. That's
I
fine.
mean, bonefish is never bad.
It's like a cop out place too.
It's a cop out place.
We got.
I need to hurry
All
up.
right, you got 2 hours. Make a call. What are you in the mood for?
I don't know what the fuck is in Boynton Beach.
I'm trying to think that there's. We got Greek.
Where?
Chris
Lake Worth.
Verna. Ah, right here.
Yeah, fucking Lake Worth. It's like halfway to my house.
What? Hypoluxo in Congress?
Chris's Tavernia?
No, they got another one right on It's smaller, but it's right on. That's right on Hypoluxo in Congress.
No, you can't go wrong with Chris's Tavernia. I like
Little octopus.
Where is it? Where's that?
Yeah, Hypoluxo in Congress. They're smaller. It's smaller.
I don't give a fuck. I'm good with Chris's Tavernia. That's fucking a killer place.
No, it's not as fancy and nice as the other one, but it's right
Who gives
there.
a fuck? The food is good?
It's the same place, yeah.
Hey, other one's got stellar food, man.
Yeah.
Marco's, come on, Dan.
No, Marcos.
We want to leave this place.
Marcos is when you're like stuck and starving. Nothing wrong with Marcos, but
No,
when you're here, you're stuck. Well, he wants to get out of here. It's got to come back and do the show.
The thin crust pizza I put up against anybody. It's not bad. Not bad. Fucking 30 people. How are 30 people still listening to us?
Bro, I'm telling you, they're just rolling, bro. We did the same thing last week, man. I was like, why are you still here? People coming. Maybe they see this and they're like, oh, the raffle's going on. And they're like, oh, shit.
Maybe.
I
Brian,
don't think we don't have Waffle Houses here.
Brian, I would need about 4 more of these
Yeah.
to go to the Waffle House.
Then you're
4
fine.
more, at least. What is that?
I don't know.
Era. I'm clicking on shit. I'm out of control. I don't even know where the fuck Brian Jones. I can't unclick that comment.
Oh, I got it. I'll find it.
Thank
Wait,
you.
stop moving.
Jesus Christ.
Gary, your little pack is a little care pack,
So Steve Pitts, let me tell you something about this guy, Steve Pitts. Steve Pitts, I miss you. I wish I could see you, man. If you're ever down this way, Steve Pitts literally lived, him and his, ex-wife at the time, literally lived fucking like 8 houses down from us. In the house I lived before the house we live now. And we used to have fucking game night at our house, and it really was fun nights. And then obviously we moved, they moved, I was separated at the time. Steve Pitts is like a fucking hardcore smoking socialite, and I appreciate you, Steve. I really do, man. And I really hope that you either make it down to the Great Smoke in 2024, or at least sometime drive by Boynton Beach and stop by so I can have a cigar and catch up with you and bullshit with you, man. Steve is an old friend that I haven't seen in many, 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 many years, but he is a hardcore supporter of our company.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I want to take you. I want to go. We'll go somewhere you haven't been. You feel like Thai?
Yeah, Thai's always good.
I mean, because you haven't been there, so I just
Where?
right down the street, right.
The full place?
Not the faux place. No, Thai place.
Which Thai place?
Rice Thai. It's right near Pho VN, the original Pho place. It's right near there. You haven't been there.
I'll try it. Thai,
I
you
figure
can't go wrong. Thai.
something new.
Oh, Namsad, I'm good with it.
Oh, King of the Sea soup. It's my thing.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Aglio.
Aglio, yeah.
It is, but that's like the default. It's a default. Aglio is great.
It's like a cop out. It's like when you got nowhere else to think of, you go to Aglio because you can't go wrong. I took Gary Brooks there. It wasn't the Great Smoke this year. I think it was the Great Smoke last year. I think him and his wife stayed extra days, and I took him out to dinner there. We had a good time. Yeah. What did you do? I hope you do, Steve. I know Steve lives I think he lives a couple hours away. He's somewhere in Florida, but Steve, we need to catch up, buddy. I hope you do make a trip down here.
Done.
I'm trying to see what's going on here. It's going to be 24 hours KMA show. What? Do we know? Is Paul coming on KMA tomorrow?
He says he is. He says he has before, but we'll see.
Dan, that is very much a possibility. That's very much
that's true. They may just call it a night there. I mean, by the time you get done JoJo, it's 10-11. You might just
because I'm going to tell you what my wife and I's plans was tonight. And that was before I knew we had Dojo. Was we were going to drink whiskey and have cigars in the pool and watch Silo because she's literally where I'm at in Silo, so we can watch it together. So we were going to have whiskey in the pool and watch Silo tonight. That was going to be our Friday night date night. So I might be fucked up when I come on KMA tomorrow. It's a possibility. What else we got? The best comment of the day, Paul. Who
we gotta get those shirts made. We gotta get those shirts made. I'm gonna.
We really do. We gotta make more shirts. We get so many projects we just can't keep up. But the hashtag Paul Who we really gotta make. It's totally there.
I'm gonna design some new KMA shirts too. We'll think next time he's not on. What do I do?
I'm not sure what you owe him, but you owe him one, Alex.
I owe him one. What do I owe you? Why do I owe you? What did we do? What did I miss?
You know what's really funny is it's very easy for me to be 2 hours into this because I'm fucking I don't know, am I three doubles into this?
That's your third, yeah.
You're fucking completely sober and you're still here.
But that's what I always am, bro. In all of the madness, I'm always the completely sober one.
Fuck.
Just I've been here watching chess videos or something at this point anyway.
Well, listen, we got 30-some people still on. They've been on fucking 2 hours. God bless you all. I really want to tell you.
We literally just did our own Smoke Night Live. Thank you.
We did our own Smoke Night Live. We love you guys. I swear to God, we love you guys. We're always thinking of how we can make things cool and exciting for everybody who shops with us. We don't do the same old shit, shoveling the same old shit, because there's a lot of guys out there who like to do the same old shit. We don't do the same old shit. We really spend our time trying to think how things could be better and most exciting for you. And we really appreciate every fucking single one of you who support us and help us. Because know this,
get your hand off the mic.
When you support us, we will bring it back to you. And that's what we do. So that's our goal. Imagine Juan, Abe, and the other one drinking on a show. I'm gonna imagine a Juan Lopez in that mix, and the other one would have to be Juan Cancel.
No, listen. Okay, because I did a fucking show with Juan Cancel and Juan Lopez drunk in the car together. And Abe is still coherent. maneuver through a show. Juan and Juan together, drunken. And remember, I think Juan was the first guy to get kicked off of Smoke Night Live.
ever.
Ever. So literally, I've been in that situation. Abe can still maneuver.
So I don't know. We love everybody. Alexis, we have all your shit.
Still?
I was at the warehouse today. Alex, you know I worked at the warehouse till what, 3 o'clock today? I was there from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. working in the warehouse. Alexis, all your stuff is still packed together, waiting for you to say, we're ready to ship. When you are ready, Alexis, you're going to get so much shit. I don't know how you're going to put it away.
She's got so much
She's
shit.
Alexis got so much shit. I don't know how she's going to put it away. God bless.
For those that don't know, Alexis's house got damaged in the hurricane, and that has not stopped her from ordering cigars. And we've been she's going to have a load of shit.
Alexis has continually ordered shit and told us to hold it. I look at this section every time I'm there, and it's bigger and bigger.
You don't know how many times I've been like, I go and I'm like, what the fuck is all this shit? They're like, oh yeah, that's Alexis's stuff. I'm like, that's
literally mind blowing. So whenever you are ready, my love, we will ship you your stuff. In the meantime, we're happy to hold it for you. So no rush. But God, it's a lot of shit you got. It's a lot of shit you got there.
She does.
Holy cow.
She does. She'll have some fun when she gets all her stuff.
Wait, where is she? There it is. You need a humidor. You're gonna need a lot of room.
Yes.
You are gonna need a lot of room, CP. You're gonna need a lot of room.
You finish that drink, man? Come on, 7 o'clock. I'm hungry.
That's all I got left. I'm done. Ready?
Done.
Salute. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, folks.
If you don't follow us, go to Smoking Social. Join our group. It really is a great place to be. Cheers.
Yes. Catch Abe 9 o'clock. Smoke Night Live. KMA tomorrow morning. We'll see you there. Meantime, we're getting out of here. Later, folks.
Peace.